Hello all, welcome back to Crobaton, D&D stream by me, BlazeFort, aka Tom. I usually mix those up, that's fine. Hi. Intros. I had notes somewhere. Alright, I don't need those. Cool. Anyway,
We're doing
I have
good.
players. So we have Justin.
What's up?
We have Riley. We have Mare. I hope we have Mare.
Yeah, we.
Hey, sorry, my mic didn't pick me up.
Alright,
Hi.
cool. We have Mary.
Oh.
We have Alex.
Hello.
And we have Josh.
Hi.
Why was that a question? Hi?
I'm a man of mystery, Tom.
Don't worry about Mare. She's just trying to do her best Josh cosplay. So,
Looking good.
I'm doing okay.
Looks great.
you're doing great so far.
Two thumbs up.
So, previously on Crobaton, the party recovered from their trial by going out into the city to purchase and sell some items. They met a pair of merchants with separate shops, Urel, who had a weapon, armor, basic equipment type of shop, and Lanny, who sold more magical items. They were mostly able to find what they wanted. Afterward, they headed to the Wizard Tower, owned by Hugh Blankley, where they spent some time researching and reading various things. On their way back to their tavern for lunch, they met a strange individual by the name of Iliad, who, after some interrogating, the party found out is being chased by guards, one of which he believes to be a shapeshifter. We begin with the guards headed towards the party as they are in the middle of a road.
God, that's right.
Yeah, I just had a realization too. Oh,
Yeah, so
I remembered earlier, but forgot again.
The dire situation.
So if I
We'll be
remember right,
fine.
you guys had just gotten done talking to Iliad. Throden hunters marked him, and I believe Zini told them to stay in the alleyway.
Stay nearby.
Yeah.
Safely.
So at this point, you can see like 4 guards like coming like in your general direction, like not at you specifically, but they are like headed your direction.
Zeneria would like to quietly remind everyone that the dog is apparently going to sniff out a shapeshifter if the dog starts being a dog. No one attack all at once.
okay, yeah, I
We
guess.
should avoid attacking in general, I would say, since they're
Yeah.
guard.
That's
Unless-
a pretty good goal.
Unless supposedly one of them is not a guard. And if we must defend ourselves, that's perfectly reasonable, I think.
Well, as long as we've singled out for sure which one is a shapeshifter and we only attack him. Yeah, I think that'll be our best option to not get in trouble with the guards. Because that's the last thing we need working for the council.
Oh, yeah, sometimes violence is necessary, but we should not always go there.
I still think it's best just to go to the council with this information.
Well, I believe that the guards may be coming to talk to us regardless. If we can figure out who it is now, as they grow steadily closer, waiting for our conversation to end, maybe once we know more, then we can go to the council.
Maybe.
Or maybe they'll just pass us by and we don't have to worry about it. I don't know. Are we going to purposely talk to them? Is that the plan?
I mean, I'd say going to
I
talk
think-
to us? Do they think that we are going to know anything about this? Do we even think that they know that we're here?
They're just looking for Iliad at this point.
Yeah. We don't really need to get involved unless they force us to be, yeah?
I suppose so.
So do we let Iliad go talk to them and basically let him be bait?
No, I think
Works for me.
no, they want to kill him or arrest him or something. I don't know. I should have read my notes before we started. I'm not prepared. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
forgot
I
my
feel like
pencil.
if we let him talk to them, then they're just gonna, because that's what they want. So they're just gonna take him off somewhere,
Yeah.
or attack him immediately.
Which, if the shapeshifter is actually a problem, that could be bad, even though he's very annoying.
What do we know about shapeshifters? Does anyone know anything about them?
He,
they're normal
Aside
people.
from what Iliad told us?
Yeah.
well,
Misfortune did a nature check last time. Yes, shapeshifters are normal people, or they're dragons, or they're changelings, but they're people who can change their appearance.
Well, they can be like monsters.
They can be monsters, yes. Like unless it's a burgest, but I think like something like that would be noticeable. But you guys, Iliad didn't make it seem like this was a monster. He made it sound like he made it personal with some random shapeshifter.
if they're just a person, all people can also be just as bad as monsters.
Hot take here. What if Iliad's a shapeshifter? And this is
I
really
don't-
something we should...
I don't think that he is. He was disguising his appearance with magical means. If he was a shapeshifter, he would have just hidden his face that way.
Why was he disguising
Guess that
himself?
answers it then.
Wait, that's not what he looks like?
No, I reached
Probably to hide from
through-
the guards.
Very true, yeah, to hide from the guards. And to convince us to trust him, although it wasn't a very good attempt. It didn't work very well, but I reached
Yeah.
through his illusion when I touched him. But he refused to tell us who he was in reality. How far away are the guards?
Yeah, they're getting pretty close.
Okay. Stop
Rapid
whispering, stop
brigade.
whispering.
Well, we have a dog. How about we just let the dog sniff him out casually as they're walking by, and then...
Yeah.
They're going to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we should really get involved unless they make us get involved, so we can just let the dog do whatever it wants, really.
we can just trail the shapeshifter afterwards, and we'll single him out once he separates from the guards.
Well, if they don't speak to us, I suppose so.
Und Throden, I mean, I don't know if we really want or need everyone to be here. I know you really need or want to tell the council about this. Do we want to have people go there and talk to them about it already? Let them know the situation?
I
to-
would
I think
I'd
that's a
be
good
willing to accompany Iliad to the council, but I don't think it makes sense to go there without him.
This is true.
I
mean-
agree. I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Well,
So at this point, the guards do approach you. One of them steps forward. Have you seen a man around here about, like he generalizes like around, the height of Iliad. I probably have a height for him. Did I write it down? No, but roughly the height of Iliad. Long, dark hair, wrapped in a ponytail, probably carrying around a musical instrument of sorts.
I'm not paying attention.
I don't think so. No one's spoken to us that looks like that, at least.
I'm gonna need both of you to roll deception.
Okay.
That's so bad.
Oh no, I feel like Edelweiss isn't paying attention.
He's never fit. He's never realistically.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a
Mm,
5 total for
yeah,
Edelweiss.
yeah,
Mm.
those are some good rolls there. You'll love to see it.
Yep.
So he kind of like looks at you curiously, and are you sure about that?
I mean, I don't know. I've got really bad memory. I was looking around in my purse. Somebody might have talked to someone else in the group, and I didn't notice it.
Oh, hi. Who are you looking for again?
Also, after I finish speaking, I'm just gonna turn around and walk to the back of the group. So I'm no longer interacting with the guards because I am embarrassed.
So
Gorgon will just chime in and said, "Yeah, sorry, she has bad anxiety."
I do.
right. Well, if you see anyone fitting that description, please let the guard know. And they kind of like walk past you all.
Is the dog sniffing anybody at all, or dog is with us, right? We didn't mess that up.
He was kind of with Iliad towards the alleyway, but he does kind of like sneak behind them and start sniffing.
Mm-hmm. Anything from the dog?
He gets to sniff to 2 of them before they start moving.
Okay, so like, did it look like the dog sniffed out one of them out of the 2, or like?
He sniffed. So there's 4 guards. So like they're not like in a straight line, but like generally in a line. So like so he like started on the one to your guys' right, moved on to the second one, and then they started moving. Well, like I'll say he like thoroughly sniffed the second one, but then they started moving. So he hasn't sniffed the third or the 4th.
So, but he didn't detect anything off the first 2 that he sniffed.
Correct.
All right, so we narrowed it down to 2 guards.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to get them back?
Yeah, does someone want to like distract the last 2 or try to
Excuse
talk to
me?
them?
Bird's gonna
Okay.
try and get the guard's
Then he-
attention.
Joins Throden, yeah.
So
I was just gonna say we tailed the 2 guards, but okay.
The 2 scary ones.
they kind of like were like splitting like to go around you. So the 2 guards are on like this side of like as the group.
Mhm.
Hold on. I'll do stuff in Roll20 so it's a little bit easier to visualize.
Visuals.
Rearrange like how you guys are. Like vaguely. So I'm like up here is the front.
Okay.
So I think yeah, Missy's towards the back. Malika went towards the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
Gorgon's like right here somewhere.
Yeah,
Not sure.
so like the 2 guards that weren't sniffed out were like over here, and the other 2 went around this way. So like they're kind of like right here and right here. They're like nearly flanking the 2 of you.
Okay.
Wonderful tactical position here.
Yeah, really.
So I guess Thorin will look to the guards who haven't been sniffed, since they're right next to him. Perhaps you could tell us a little more about this person you're looking for. We do work for the council, so we might be able to help you out. And I believe 2 of our number have worked with the guard previously.
Yes. I worked under Captain Marley for a time.
Oh, Marley. That's good. Well, he's the one who barks first type. So if you didn't see him, maybe you heard him, but if you didn't see him, you wouldn't know which way you went. But he tends to announce his presence. So He goes by the name of Iliad, and he you'd know him if you saw him. Purple black garb, like I said, the long black ponytail, and so by this point the dog has sniffed out the third guard.
Okay.
May I ask why you're looking for him? What has he done
Yes,
to warrant
I
his
was
attention?
also curious of this.
He tried to charm Anthony over there, and he refers to the second guard in the lineup, so the one that's like kind of like almost like behind you at this point, because if you're facing the ones to your left.
Has he been sniffed?
Yeah, he's been sniffed.
Yeah. Do you know what his purpose in that was?
No, he tried to charm a guard. We assume that can't be the most good aligned thing.
Of course. I worry about alignment often.
Maybe he was just trying to brighten your day. And then Gordon kind of just leans back against the wall.
So by this point, the dog sniffs the fourth guard and starts barking.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And they
strange.
kind of like look down at the dog.
Okay.
That's a fair
Did they-
dog, yeah.
Do they react aggressively in any way?
Well, no, because like as far as they can tell, it's just the dog that's like seemingly angry, and they kind of like look
They
at
don't
you
rec-
like is this with you kind of thing, or
Okay. They don't recognize the dog.
no?
Can I move my hunter's mark onto that guard?
Hold on, I just want to check Hunter's Mark.
I believe it's just a bonus action to me.
I know it's just a bonus action. Does it require the verbal component to move it? I don't know.
Doesn't require the component to move it. I just wasn't sure if I could move it, like, voluntarily, or if they had to be dead first, the original target.
I am not sure. Because it says if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use your bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature. So that makes me think no. I don't know. Let's see.
From Google, it looks like your target has to die before you move it.
Could I possibly sense if there's like something magical about the fourth guard at all?
By what means?
I mean, I was hoping maybe just an Arcana check, but I could maybe cast Detect Magic, or if that would be better.
I don't know if like a straight up Arcana check would work, because it's more about testing like your knowledge of. Check measures your ability to recall lore about spells, magic items, magic symbols, magical traditions, the planes of existence, and the absence of those planes.
Can I like just subtly, just like, you know, while the guards are more or less focused on the dog, cast Detect Magic on the guard that the dog was barking at?
Okay. Well, you cast it on yourself, and within.
Oh, it's a self cast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you would just see, like magical presences.
Fair enough.
All right. So the dog's barking. The guards are kind of like looking like between the dog and you guys. Gorgon, you see, because Droden and Daenerys are in front of you, like you do see like vaguely magical essence about both of them. Thornton's is a little bit more divine. Zany's is a little bit scarier. The guard that the dog is barking at, so the fourth guard, is kind of glowing in a similar way. Not like not similar to Zany, but like similar that like there's not like a spell cast on them, but there is something magical about them. As does the first guard.
But not the other two.
Not the other two.
And he's close enough that he would know if it was the other two.
Yeah. No, they're all like close enough.
So it's the first and fourth guard then that I'm getting a
The
magical.
one that's been talking and the one the dog is barking at.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and well, is there anything particularly like out of the ordinary that I can see on the first guard?
Not other than the like faint magical aura about them.
Okay. Okay.
Crobaton use one of his divine senses here to try and pick up more.
What are you trying to?
Well, I don't think Crobaton. I certainly don't. I don't think Crobaton knows, what kind of shapeshifter this is. So he would use divine sense to try and see if it's a celestial fiend or undead, something of that persuasion.
You can.
Yeah.
You don't have to pick, but it just tells you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Just be safe.
Alright, so when you use your divine sense, you. I'm trying to think. Yeah, you don't detect anything close to you.
Okay.
Is everything going on, or is everything here okay? You all seem to be acting strange.
We were recently doing things for the council that were just a bit jarring. We only got back into town recently. Forgive us if we're a bit shaken.
You kind of like nods, and I understand. Well,
Thank you.
unless you see anything from MacLeod, we'll be on our way.
Of
And-
course. What were your names, in case we must contact you again?
So the first guard's name is Gerald Byron. I'll probably put all these in Roll20. The second
you.
one is Anthony Kelsey. Third one is Nicholas Middleton. The fourth one is Patrick Blakely.
They're all human?
Yes.
Good question. Good question.
Alright, so that's those 4 names.
And which ones did we think were magical here?
The first and the fourth.
Fourth. Okay.
I'm gonna very casually go up to the guard that the dog was barking at.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna just like. So, I actually have a quick question for you, and I'm gonna just tap him on the shoulder real quick, just be a little friendly with him.
Friendly.
So the last
Oh,
time
no.
that we went out, we were undercover, and I got caught as being the one that was clearly not as, you know, likes everybody else. You wouldn't happen to know any ways to sort of disappear? Would you make myself look like I belonged a little better?
This is the subtle thing you've ever done.
Zenny is like almost screaming under her mask.
Gordon
like-
just looks confused, and
So-
so do the kobolds.
Thing, and that's
Gorgon,
it.
He
Gorgon
looks very
kinda just, like,
confused.
Gorgon kind of just raises his eyebrow and kind of just like strokes his beard a bit, waiting for something to happen.
Presumably, I'm taller than the guards too, so I'm gonna like go down to his level and like
Yeah,
pat him on the shoulder as I'm talking to him.
Kind of like a child.
These guys are probably like between 5 and 6 foot, so.
I gotta crouch a little bit.
Great. We all tower over them. Except for the tieflings.
Yeah, so he kind of just like looks at you very strangely, as does the guard who's standing next to him. No. But
Insight check.
good luck on that. Yeah, you can make an insight check.
Cool.
And I as well make an insight check.
19.
Yeah, I got an 18.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Guard
just
is made
smiling
of
at him.
guard.
This guard is made of guard.
Oh, good.
So he looks a little nervous.
Mhm.
Do people often look nervous when Edelweiss gets close to them?
Yeah.
Do you
Um,
guys?
No.
This is a Goliath thing.
Yeah, probably.
No, that's a shame. Well, if you will make sure, and I'm just gonna like keep tapping him on the shoulder a little bit. Just we'll make sure that if we see any things, that we'll definitely come looking for you. I'm gonna get up. I'll walk to the back of the group.
Zone of shame with Maleka.
When I tapped the guard, he didn't feel any different, right?
No.
To quote Josh, the guard felt like a guard.
As much as a guard can feel like, yes.
Great, lovely, wonderful.
100% quality guard right there.
What you wanna see?
All right, cool, great, cool. I'm
All right.
gonna very overtly just pretend to be looking out for some description that looks like Iliad.
Are you trying to pretend to look for him?
I- Yeah, but not like to the guards, just in general.
Okay.
Like good old Edelweiss being Edelweiss.
So at this point, the three of the guards walk off. The second one kind of stays there in a little bit of a daze.
Wait, which one? So the
Anthony?
Anthony,
Hmm.
yes.
wait. So and who was the one that Iliad tried to charm?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, sorry, it took me a second to put that together.
That one looks a little confused.
Yeah.
You okay, buddy? You look like me.
So you see this rather young man like standing there like yeah, like a little bit of a daze. Yeah, I think I'm okay. And he kind of like looks around and he looks toward he looks directly at Iliad, who's like kind of like peeking out from the alleyway,
Oh my god, Iliad, you dumb.
and
Nice.
he kind of just turns and walks away, catching up to the other guards.
Oh, the other guards had walked away and Anthony just stayed there?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they started walking away like without him,
You
and
see
he kind of like stood there
Iliad
like,
and
what? And then he looks back at Iliad, and he kind of just like nods and then walks and follows the guards.
Alright, can we stand there awkwardly for a hot minute till the guards walk away?
Yeah, sure.
Before we do anything suspicious.
Shouldn't we like start tailing them or something? Like one of those like Assassin's Creed quests where we like stand like a good 30 feet back, but then if we go like, hey, what was that?
Yep.
better
Must
climb
have been the
the
wind.
That should probably not be suspicious looking fronts in our party, yeah?
No,
Well,
I
Zenny
think
seems to
we're-
be good at hiding in the shadows.
Yes, but outside of shadows, I'm rather conspicuous.
We'll give you an umbrella.
We're all rather conspicuous, I'd say.
I could probably.
Wait, let's talk about that.
Did somebody say umbrella?
Wait. If it was sunny and I had an umbrella, what could I do to give myself a portable area of non-magical darkness?
An umbrella! Yeah!
An umbrella! Dim light, that'd be dim light. If it was dark outside and I had an umbrella, would it be darkness under my umbrella?
Tom's
And
done.
just your
Not where Con thought this session was going.
No.
Alright, after we sort this out, we're getting
Talk about
Zenny an umbrella.
Talk about umbrella. I don't think we should tell him. We can though.
We have an umbrella.
But we might have an umbrella.
Wait, what if Edelweiss just stands near Zenny and casts his shadow on her?
That's what I was. That's like in my head. That's what I was thinking first. Like Edelweiss is walking down the street, and Zany's just like following him, like on the other side of where the sun is. Anyway, so what are you guys doing?
Buying an umbrella.
Would you like to find an umbrella?
Are the guards out of our line of sight yet?
I sure
Wait, are
hope
there any
so.
barrels we can hop in?
I'm just gonna not even pretend to hide the fact that I'm walking to the alleyway.
Wait, are the guards still in sight?
They like pretty much like turned a corner.
Okay, great. Then we
Oh
can
great,
walk
we already
to the
lost
alleyway.
them.
That's fine,
We've
that's
already
fine.
failed the quest.
Great.
All right, so you guys are going to the alleyway, or at least Edelweiss is.
Yes. Zeddy's gonna try to catch up with Edelweiss, and remind him before we get to the alleyway. Don't use any names with Iliad. Ask him for names first. Don't give him the answers.
Hey, Purple Man!
Oh well, hello.
He like looks at the rest of the group like,
The fact that he's like swaying back and forth really makes it.
He's proud of himself. Yeah, he just talked to some guards and.
Edelweiss, you did great.
Normally, when Edelweiss talks to somebody, he gets yelled at, so this went very well.
He did not.
Hello, Purple Man. Guten Tag.
Oh, hello.
So they were looking for you.
I'm aware.
Could you remind us who you believe to be the shapeshifter and who you attempt to cast a spell on?
I believe it was the tall one. That would have been the third card. He tried to.
No, so he doesn't even know who he cast Charm on.
Well, yeah, he doesn't like know these guards personally. To him, they're just
Why
guards in
not,
the city.
Tom?
So he would have meant Nicholas.
Yes.
No, yeah, there's only 4 names. Oh no, never mind.
Yes,
The
there are
Gerald is like. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And just now, I was able to successfully charm the second one, the young one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm.
So, like, what's your plan? You just charm the guard. I think that's like a crime. They seem to think it is. I think that's why they're looking for you.
Well, it is my process of trying to figure out who the shapeshifter is. I saw the dog. Did he do anything?
Were you watching? Yeah, he pointed out one of them.
Oh, good. Which one?
That one.
One of them.
That one points the air.
The one over there. The guy, you know.
You know, the one with the face and the hair.
Yeah.
The human one.
The human looking
guard.
one.
I don't think it was the one that you tried to charm. So, mission failed, yeah?
We'll get him next time, boys.
Well, how often can a shapeshifter change?
Misfortune!
It depends on the shapeshifter.
I agree.
It's a changeling. I think changelings can do it, like, in moments. A doppelganger needs to, like, harvest their person first.
Remind me again. I don't know if maybe you already said this. Why are you hunting this shapeshifter?
It's hunting me.
Why is it hunting you?
Why?
Said he made it mad, and then wouldn't tell
Why?
us how he made it mad.
I stole an item from it.
What did you steal?
An article of clothing that I have been looking for.
Did you steal his shirt? But that's very vague.
just goes up to a random person, rips off the shirt. It's mine now, and he runs off.
As he like says this, he kind of like reaches, like, it almost looks like he's reaching into his hair, and kind of just like pulls, like picks up something, and there's a hat in his hand now, and his form just ever so slightly changes. Like, he's slightly less handsome, slightly less buff, like
He is a scrawny little bugger.
Just his ideal self. He just walk around all day with disguised self. Like, why bother working out? I have magic.
and then he like puts the hat back on, and then like
Oh
soon
my
after his form
God.
changes back to the
What-
one you're more
what-
familiar with.
What does the hat look like? I'm curious. Is it like a top hat? Is it like a beanie?
I was thinking like somewhere in between.
It's a little spinny hat.
I was thinking somewhere in between like almost like a wizard or a witch hat, and like the kind of like hat that you're wearing, Alex. Like somewhere like in between.
Oh, so it kind of has like a little point that goes into it a bit.
Yeah.
Like you said, it looks like mine, but just with like okay. Oh, it's like a flat cap with a point on it. I want it.
Happy wizard.
I really want this hat.
Fade. Okay. So, a shapeshifter is going after you because you took a hat that shapeshifts him.
No, I don't
It
think
changes
the hat
his-
is responsible for that.
What, am I missing where that goes?
I'm
Seems-
more concerned that this is all because you stole something from someone.
Yeah,
Yes, now the concept of going to the council makes a little more sense to me.
Mm.
Am I the only one that's concerned that a shapeshifter needs another thing to shapeshift?
They just want options.
Well, Edelweiss, you have to understand. As far as I am understanding it, maybe Misfortune, you could correct me if I'm wrong. The shapeshifter can alter its physical appearance. The hat alters not only the physical appearance, but their clothing as well.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah,
That would actually
okay.
be correct, Alex.
Yes.
Thanks
did
for
it.
the Nat 20 on intelligence.
Oh wait, did I have to roll to know that?
No.
So you
Okay.
I
stole
want
a
to say
hat.
I want to say like you deduced it, and I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Why
Neil.
did you steal the hat?
Because he's Iliad.
Because I wanted it,
Darn it, I thought he would say Iliad.
and I'm Iliad.
There we go.
Wanted a hat, and you're asking other people to hunt down this person who just wants their thing back?
Alright, Thornton, you get his left arm, I'll get him right arm, we'll take him straight to the council.
Can I just pick him up?
We at this point, we don't have a good reason not to take you to the council right now.
Yeah. You're not really building a case, buddy.
I know I want to keep my hat, but the issue is they are impersonating guards.
Well,
Wouldn't have
That-
happened if you didn't take the hat.
that doesn't make what you're doing okay. Thank you for alerting us to this problem, but I think we're going to solve both legally.
Pick him up.
Make a
Let's go.
so make a is it strength or athletics for grapple?
Athletics to do it, and you can do athletics or acrobatics to get out of it.
I think so. Yeah.
Can Throden help
I
here?
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like.
Okay.
So that's both of us rolling? Or...
Yes. So Edelweiss rolls. Okay, so I was gonna say you have advantage, but you beat his acrobatics. So yeah, you're able to grab onto him, or both of you can if you would like.
Yeah, we can like one arm and one arm it.
Double teamed.
Yeah. I'm gonna take his hat off.
Okay. Yeah, so his form like reverts a little bit. You kind of have to like tighten your grip on him a little bit, cause like where you thought his arm was like exactly like wasn't completely
Oh.
correct, so you have to like
Adjust.
like oh.
I'm gonna give the hat to Misfortune, just because she likes magic.
Tom, what's the magic in the hat?
Mayor, would you like
Yeah,
to roll me a
it-
d20?
Also, does Gorgon still have detect magic?
That's an 8.
Okay.
It's only
so,
1 minute, so...
Missy sneezes.
Oh no. Oh,
Missy
you're
sneezes.
allergic to magic?
Some magic.
Some magic, oh, okay.
Yeah, no thanks. The hat's cool, but my nose is itchy.
Gorgon will take... I'll take the hat.
I'm gonna put it on Gorgon's head.
So wait. So Tom, the common consensus is that the hat basically portrays your ideal self, right?
No.
Oh, it's just straight up disguise self?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna wear it then. It's gonna look nice on me.
Okay, well, I mean, we're not going to like turn you into the guards that's trying to kill you. I think that's trying to kill you. Let's just bring him to the council, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that's the best idea.
Okay, cool.
Oh, they're gonna take away my hat once we turn him in.
Oh.
You just hide it. It'll be fine.
I
Alright.
would not recommend that course of action.
Mm.
So is Iliad just like boneless now? Just like, oh, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
He's just chicken.
It's just
He. You can probably guess like he's trying to think of a way to escape, but like given the circumstances, he hasn't thought of anything.
Mm.
I'm gonna walk behind him specifically and be uncomfortably close and keep a very close eye on him. And if he tries to pull any funny business, I'm going to be mean.
Okay.
Ready to action, be mean.
I was gonna say like in game terms, what would your ready to action be?
It depends on what he's going to do. If I see him like pulling a knife, I'm going to be a lot meaner than if he's just like, let go of me.
Well, imagine like the two of them like have each of his arms. So
Yeah. If he looks like he's going to be violent, I will probably attack him. Otherwise, can I try to non-lethally grapple him with my chains if he attempts to escape?
if he attempts to escape out, I'll say you can try.
Okay.
Harry, your chains have spikes coming out of them. There's no non-lethal way to
I'll
do
use the
that.
not pointy side.
I don't think you can
wrapped to your
do
arm?
that.
No, that side's
He's gonna-
pointy too.
Oh my god, does it hurt every time? Is this like Wolverine where he like brings out his claws and it
She has
hurts every time?
leather bracers on.
Oh, okay.
But
Wait, is Zenny just Kratos? A little bit?
a little bit.
I just put that together.
younger. Slightly different. Slightly different.
Wow. Okay. So to the council? Yeah. Do we as
Yeah.
we're going there, can I just keep an eye out for the guards that are trying to go after him, trying to find him?
Yeah,
sure.
that's a good idea.
Just stop on the way to get lunch. Yeah. No rush.
Oh yeah, we should go to lunch with Iliad. It's like his last meal before they execute.
I don't think they can execute.
Isn't that how it works? You steal somebody's stuff, you get it's the gallows.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's the hand. It's the hand.
Yeah, I think it's use a hand. I think that's the equivalent.
Oh.
Does he have both his hands?
Although,
Does
I
he
don't know what
Yeah, he's got two hands.
They don't think this is in their jurisdiction.
Oh, so
Hey,
this
well,
is his
he's looking
first
what's
offense.
that.
It's his first
Are
offense.
they both his actual hands, or is one
Oh
of them
yeah,
fake?
they're like they're
No, we took the hat, so they're his real hands.
Oh,
Let me
look at
write
he's
that down.
rolling for arms.
How many arms does Iliad have?
But yeah, I'm just keeping an eye out.
Okay. Make a perception check.
All
Yeah, I
of us
could do
just metal waste.
He's the one who said that was like looking around.
So that's a 10 total.
So between like concentrating on like keeping Iliad in check and like the other like people walking around, you don't spot any of the guards. Like you do see like some guards, but not the ones that you recognize.
And this looks wild to them.
Probably. If they saw you.
Walking.
As we walk past any guards that give us 3 looks, I really need specifically either Throden or Gorgon to just go, oh, we're with the council, and just keep
Mhm.
going.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. So you have to tell
Thank
like
you.
like one or two
Alright.
like pairs
All
of
right,
guards
buddy,
as you walk by.
relax. Like we're with Emu.
They kind of look at you like, what?
That would have been so great if they were like, oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, emu.
Yeah.
Not just what everybody calls them.
I mean, that is
At
what
this point,
Iliad
nobody
called
knows
him, so.
Yeah, no, at this point, nobody knows. Nobody actually thinks it's Emot, it's just Emu because everybody has such a hard time pronouncing
Everyone's
it.
really confused.
Yeah.
He just doesn't correct people anymore. He's like,
Mhm.
I understand, it's foreign.
One day somebody just calls him ostrich.
No, don't
I can't remember. They're like,
Mm.
Official business for Elmo.
Well, Elmo.
Wait, isn't Emot red? Or no, that's the dragon we were talking to, wasn't it?
It's dragon.
no,
Yeah,
he did have a
Digimon was
color
red.
though. What color was he? I wrote down all of their colors.
He's not orange.
I'm not purple?
He's
Purple or
blue.
green?
Blue.
Dang.
He was
Right in the
blue.
middle of mine.
Mhm.
Yeah. Drusilla is red.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys are just going to the council?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does take you, like, a little while to get there. As far as, like, time, probably, like, about, like, half hour, 45 minutes of just walking.
Long walk.
So, Throden, your hunter's mark is still on, Iliad.
Hooray.
And that means I need Iliad on the council area.
Oh, we get to
That'd be
see
useful.
Iliad.
You gotta move some rolls.
Oh, yeah,
buddy.
you get to see Iliad now.
Oh wait, no, you showed us like
Didn't
before,
you send
but
us?
like,
Yeah, you sent
yeah,
us the hero
Oh.
forge.
yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hero forge. Sponsor.
Yeah.
Of course, was that the real Iliad or the ideal Iliad?
That was the ideal Iliad.
Uh,
Oh, that's true. Do you have both?
I don't have both. I don't have that much on my hands.
Oh man, I would have been so impressed, dude.
For reference for chat, ideal Iliad is basically what you get when Gaston sits in quarantine for a while. He's like Gaston with longer hair, growed out his goatee, picked up the loot because you know
Road?
I can put it
quarantine.
on stream.
we can just let it
Oh,
slide.
there he
There he
is.
is.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Oh, there we go.
It's a guy right there.
Well, I
Bigger
mean,
than Edelweiss.
He's got like a bit of like frills to his armor, but also like that's the form where he's like trying to seem more buff than he is.
Gaston
Well.
in quarantine.
Disaster strikes Rugate.
Um.
Hmm.
So,
I'm
You know, we get
trying
that.
to
oh
organize
right, you're
things.
trying to.
Yeah.
Guys, it's loading. The game map is loading.
There
Hey,
we go.
there we
There we go.
are.
Oh,
just-
is everyone here?
Yeah, wait,
No,
what the hell?
Orange
Wait,
guy's out.
About
what the
Our
hell is
folks
that
about
behind
to get-
Misfortune?
deleted.
Oh
Is that a
yeah.
camel?
That's the dog.
Why does the dog look like
Oh.
a rat?
So I used the actual image for what it is, but I said it looks like a Doberman, so it's a lot cuter than that. But that's what it's supposed to look like.
It's a blink dog.
Yes,
Oh.
it's supposed to
Oh,
be
wait.
a Fae, but it looks
Oh.
awful. So I was like, I'm just gonna make it look like a
Looks-
Doberman.
Awful. Yikes.
Link dogs look scary.
They do. That's why I changed it. All right, so I gotta see what Strange Dream sees. It's most of it.
Everyone but Orange Man here?
Yep.
Looks like it.
Dang.
Were they just waiting here, or did we just barge in the middle of the
I
council
think we-
meeting?
Barged in very rudely.
Cool.
Well, no, because
Nice.
like I cut out the like, hey, can we talk to the council? Yeah, sure. Hold on. They go to
Oh, I
check.
was.
They let you know
I
they're
was
just
just
coming
gonna be
in,
at, like,
and then you
yeah.
guys walk in, and they're like, "Why is there a dog here?"
No, I just imagined we just barged in and Edelweiss just threw him to the ground. Like, all right, here's some filth
Yikes.
for you.
Hello.
All right, so you guys walk in. Like, what are you guys doing with Iliad? And also you can do your tokens how you like, but I figured Edelweiss and throw an R on either side right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm standing up
just gonna
front with
hold him.
everybody else. Yeah, I'm standing up front with them.
Okay. So Jeleneth is the one who speaks first. She's usually the one who does. Hello, welcome back. We didn't expect you today. Hello, Iliad. Hello.
You
Oh, you know him.
you know him already?
We're acquainted. He is one of the ones who introduces himself first, isn't he? I'm sure you all experienced that. Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And it is nice to see you again.
Big question. Does he always look like this?
And she like takes like she kind of like sits forward a little bit. No, he looks a little different normally. Nice hat, Gorgon.
Thank you. I know.
So
Well-
He kind of stands confidently too.
what business do you have here?
Well, it's a bit complicated. I'm not sure I completely understand it myself. Which is surprising because I'm very intelligent. But this fellow, Iliad, claims that he stole that hat over there from a shapeshifter, and now that shapeshifter is here and hunting him, pretending to be a guard.
Yes, impersonating guards.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy. That's a 16.
Okay, that's good.
Oh,
You've plus 6 to persuasion.
you lord.
Paladin, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
paladin, right? For some reason I was like, yeah, you have any charisma?
Yeah.
Paladin.
That's my highest ability
I know.
score.
Well then, we'll deal with Iliad, but I'd like to hear more about these shapeshifters.
Well, you see, they
Two, I thought there was only the one. Is there more than one? Did I miss something?
I'm sorry,
There's-
did I say plural?
You said plural.
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Plural.
We only
Okay.
know of one, but that could be. Who knows? You know. So shapeshifters.
Mm. Well, aside from the obvious, in that they're people that can clearly shift their shape.
No shipping. No.
We're shipping the shapeshifter here. We only got a name, but at this point, who knows if the shapeshifter is disguising himself as somebody else at this point. No.
I saw it too.
No.
Oh no.
Well, what information do you have? 'Cause if they've infiltrated the guard, that's slightly concerning. Given we try to protect the city.
We know the alias that he's currently under right now. That's
Or at
about it.
least Who he was 30 minutes ago, I suppose.
Mm.
So you've encountered them?
Yep.
We believe.
There were a couple of other guards. I just like list off the guards, and I was like, is this group of guards that are walking together?
Alright, okay.
I think Iliad did something to the Anthony guard. who I believe is a real guard, and not a shapeshifter guard.
I charmed him, he shouts.
Thank you for that.
That is a bit strange because, oh, here come the names. Now, Iliad believed that he attempted to charm Nicholas and it failed. But the guards told us that, or at least Gerald told us that he attempted to charm me, and then the dog barked at Patrick. So it gets very confusing very quickly.
Agreed.
So, who do you suspect? Is it Patrick?
Patrick.
Currently, we think it's Patrick.
She kind of turns to both Ema and Drusilla. Ema doesn't doesn't look back. He's not like looking at you guys, but he's kind of like almost like lost in a trance a little bit. But Drusilla.
He's napping at work.
Sorry. That's what that is.
I didn't mean to like use like trance like what elves do, but
He's zoning out.
when she looks toward Drusilla, she kind of nods and she kind of like focuses for a minute. Well, we'll see what we can look into. But thank you for bringing this to our attention.
Of course.
Oh, it's worth noting, I don't know if he said it out loud yet. The shapeshifter is specifically hunting him because he took that hat.
I think you did say it. I don't remember, but I'll
Yeah,
I'll
we did.
Rodin,
We did.
Rodin said / shouted it at the council.
We mentioned the
Okay,
hat
cool.
was nice.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
I wasn't
I
sure
don't
if
think we
it was
mentioned
done.
what the hat does, though.
No, it doesn't.
They know.
Great.
They know what it does.
I was like,
Well.
there's a lot of magic users here. Let's just see, and that's a natural 20. So yeah, they know.
Great.
Good.
Saved us some time.
So I don't know if you want to like put him like somewhere where he's like safe until you guys figure out what's happening with that shapeshifted guard or what. Or maybe you just like let him go out and do whatever. Maybe trail him. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do. I say while still holding on to one of his arms.
Well, he hasn't stolen from anyone in the town as far as we can tell. He may have stolen from... By the way, Iliad, what kind of creature did you steal from? And he kind of like looks down at his pack, and it's almost like he kind of like looks up toward Edelweiss, like nudging down, like, hey, I need that.
I like open up the pack and go, what do you need?
the notebook. So if you just go through his pack, you see like some like normal things. You see some oil, some paper, and perfume. And then you do find this notebook, and it's just like a black leather bound like simple notebook.
Gonna put it in his hand on the arm that I'm still holding on to.
Okay. So he kind of like with the one hand, kind of like tries to like shake open to the page that he needs. It takes him like a minute to do so.
Crobaton will let go at this point.
Okay.
Just
So he gets it a little bit more
council
quickly.
seems okay with them.
I feel like Edelweiss wouldn't let go, but
No,
he
still there.
can turn a lot easier now, so it takes him a little bit shorter of a time. But he opens it up to a page and he kind of just like shows it up to the council. Oh, a doppelganger. That's what you stole from? Yes. She kind of just like does one of these, like, you can just let him go. Iliad, why do you always do this?
Excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but how do you know each other?
He frequents the town. He's sort of an adventurer like you all, except he tries to do it solo and ends up in situations like this where he comes crawling back to boat, right?
Don't recall ever assaulting the guard, but okay.
I'm sure he meant no harm, but Iliad, in the future, try not to cast spells on guards. Of course. I'll say with your passive insights, he's lying through his teeth. But bards, man.
Bards.
So yeah, you guys can let go of him. He's free to do, or I'll say it in character. Yeah, he's free to, he doesn't have to be reprimanded by you all. Thank you for finding him, but Iliad, I would like you to stay here until we figure all this out. Of course. And he kind of looks to Edelweiss, like, eh?
We'll just let go of him. And then like when he goes to reach his arm out, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna like grab his wrist with my other hand. Just like a and then let go of him again.
Yeah, so like in that brief time of like being free, like goes like to stretch his arm and then he grabs his wrist and he's like, what? And then he let go and he's like, he like finishes like stretching out his arm. And he kind of like gathers his bag back together. Well, you are all dismissed if there's nothing else you had to report.
Have a good day.
Yep. Let's get lunch. And then he kind of just like claps his hands together and begins to turn to walk out.
Okay.
There was
God, yeah, I'm starving.
there was nothing else you wanted us to look into on this matter?
If you would like to, you're more than welcome, but I'm sure we can figure out something with Iliad.
Yeah, that feels good to me. Oh, quick question. Do you guys know any place where you can get falafel?
Is it good with goat's milk?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Go for some falafel.
I don't even know what falafel is. But,
Delicious, that's what. Pretty good.
I suppose you can ask
Disagree.
the inn.
Okay. I just figured, you guys probably go to lunch together. But okay, no, that's cool.
It's a deep fried ball of ground chickpeas.
Good.
It's way better than it sounds.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I mean,
Is
deep
it-
fried
it's-
makes it
it-
good
so
already,
it's
right?
it's fried hummus. That's what I get out of this.
No, it's definitely not hummus.
Kind
It's like, it's got herbs and stuff in it.
Okay.
Conceptually, it's fried hummus.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, well, I have nothing else to say here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So yeah, you guys.
Zenny is gonna stay uncomfortably close to Iliad, basically up until she turns around.
Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna give the council like a slight nod and head out.
Okay.
Kobolds in tow.
Chickens and
What about chicken toes?
tow. Chickens and tow.
Oh, in tow. Okay. We're gonna be eating chicken's feet now. How are we gonna falafel?
Oh, we can mix
Yeah, I
and match.
guess we go for falafel now.
You go for the falafel, you stay for the chicken feet. That's how it works.
Chromatic crustacean.
All right. So do you guys want a break real quick?
Sure.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So we will take a short break. I always say 5 to 10 minutes. Who knows how long it'll be?
More than 5 to 10 minutes. That's
More
how
than
long.
5 usually.
Little
But
more. A little more.
yes, we will be back soon with more Crobaton and something else. I don't know. So goodbye.
Oh,
Alright.
Hello, we are back. Who knows with what this party is gonna do? So last one we left off, the party brought Iliad, this strange individual that they encountered, to the council to see what they wanted to do with him because he had seen seen a shapeshifter. So they left to go back to their tavern, yes, or to find falafel.
Yeah, what are we doing here, boys?
Wow.
Is there, when we've been like
You definitely need food.
as whatchamacallit, as Malika says that Gorgon is like eating an apple, yeah, we should probably find something, and he just is like eating an apple.
I hope you're
This
marking
isn't
off the
big.
apples.
Oh yeah, no, I've eaten 3 apples so
Okay.
far. Wait, 3.
I
There
saw
we go.
that too.
the same one all day. You keep it for granted because
Yeah.
It's like you've got one peel out of all of them. You've got one like initial bite. It's like dramatic.
He was an idiot
Yeah.
in the council chambers. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got one that you like toss, like for each
Mhm.
of them. You've got like the dramatic, like I don't need this. I'm gonna beat you up. Kind of.
Mhm. But yeah, is there like any restaurants that we might have noticed like through our travels through Boatwright?
Yes.
Any of
Right.
them?
Free food at the tavern.
But you do get free food at the tavern.
Ah,
Well, prepaid
yes.
food, but yeah.
Family
Yes.
dinner, family dinner, family dinner.
It's
Ah, yes, pork and
lunchtime.
bread
I mean,
again.
it's like 2 or 3 o'clock by this point. By the time you
Family brunch, family brunch.
I mean, I know they don't have the most exciting food, but it's free.
This is true.
And I like free stuff.
Just went shopping.
I would like to save some money.
How much would like an average meal cost in Boatwright, Tom?
At Chromatic Crustaceans.
At the Chromatic Station. I mean, what was it? I think it was like
Falafel
like everybody had
capital
like
of the world.
5
How many?
silver.
How many dollar signs on Google?
Yeah, not gonna lie, I was actually looking at the Red Lobster menu to see how much things were.
How many dollar signs on Fantasy Yelp?
Yeah, hold on. How much is
Chromatic Crustacean?
how much is a shrimp platter? It doesn't say though.
So,
unfortunately.
for reference,
Thank you, Google.
a meal can be between 3 copper and 2 gold. Alternatively, if you get a banquet, that is 10 gold per person.
And you gotta be invited.
It's like nick a loaf of bread off a stand and you're good to go.
A loaf of bread is 2 copper.
A loaf of bread is. So it's it's between 5 copper and 2 gold.
3 copper and 2 gold. Like
see
the
nickel.
difference depends on like how well you want to eat.
Okay. I then say to Maleka, I will gladly pay for your meal if it means we don't have to have another one of the food, more of the food at the tavern.
You only ate that. Like,
Yeah,
once,
alright, if
right?
you're buying.
All right.
It is pretty bland.
We've only ate there once, though.
We've
Yeah.
eaten there 3 times.
At dinner.
We've had we've
only
had
been a
no
few
wait
times.
maybe 4 times. We've had dinner twice there. We've had breakfast twice there.
Once
Maybe 3
or
times for
twice.
us.
Well, we had 2. No, we haven't had breakfast at the tavern. Except for, like,
We
this
have.
morning. This morning. That's, like, the first time.
And then there was the first time in our one shot as well, because that was the same tavern, right?
This was a different tavern,
Oh, never mind then.
but I mean,
Okay,
it
so
probably
3
would have served the same food, so like you can consider it like, yeah, roughly the same.
Mm.
But if you guys want to eat somewhere else,
You
that's
know,
fine.
the same like plastic danishes you get at every continental
Yeah, it's like it's the same like
Whatever.
stale bagels and all that.
The,
Yeah.
the cereal thing and the bagel toaster that's a conveyor belt and
Yeah.
it's always too toasted or not toasted enough
Mhm.
and there's no in between.
Yeah.
Just a hot D&D gameplay that you guys all wanted to watch. Arguing about continental breakfast.
Hello?
Hi.
There we go. Sorry, I just missed the last like 10 seconds of what everybody was talking about. I'm sorry.
Continental
just know
breakfast.
Yeah, my head.
Continental
Okay, so
breakfast.
did I.
Continental best Western.
Oh yeah, I heard Mary say D&D hot take, and then that was it.
This is the exciting gameplay that you subscribed for.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I mean, maybe if you're lucky with the continental breakfast, you'll get some powdered eggs.
Waffle maker.
All right. So
Yeah.
what's the
Wait
plan?
I
for
forgot about the existence of powdered eggs.
So yeah, where would we like to eat?
What would we know of, Tom? What are some nice, decent places?
I mean, it's like you're in like the middle to high range area of the town.
Okay.
So like you're not in the high area, but you're also not in the low area for sure.
Okay, we're not with the peasants. Got it.
Correct.
Yeah, sure.
Kind of like the more you go west into town, or the city, that's where it gets like more and more poor.
Okay, gotcha. So the further away from the docks is like okay. Okay.
So like yeah, the chromatic crustacean. If you wanted to go there, yeah, you could. But like if there's like a specific like type of food that you want, you can also like, oh, did we see that or look for one?
What are you guys feeling? Italian, German, Edelweiss? Maybe you like German.
Justin wants, or Edelweiss
Oh,
wants
yeah.
Middle Eastern food.
Middle Eastern food. Yeah.
What is this?
Colonial-
I'm saying this. Everyone.
Yeah, no, what does this equate to in fantasy terms?
I mean,
Okay.
Crobaton will be on the lookout, I guess, for Formashi food. If that's the proper way to say that.
We're gonna get authentic Vormashi.
Yeah, I've never
Uh,
had anything from Vormash.
Malika is not expressing much of an opinion because if Gordon's buying, she does not really care what she gets because she's just happy that someone else is buying the food for her.
Yeah. Normally the closest ethnic food that I've ever had is from Arator. But that's just because it's the closest to where I'm from. I'm down for anything. I'd like to learn some new foods.
Hmm.
As long as they have goat milk, because that... Wow.
Why do you like goat milk so much?
Well, I was coming here and, I just saw that they had, like, this milk out, and I was like, ooh, milk, because we've had milk before. And I've drank some of it, and then they were like, no, that's goat milk, and I was like, wow, this is really good. And so I just, it's something new. I've never had goat milk before coming here.
Right. Because you ask for it everywhere we go, that I just kind of assumed it was like part of your religion or some cleric-y thing.
No, it's...
like
have
you
you ever had... No, this goat milk, this is new stuff here. This is not something that I've had before. Have you ever had this goat?
No, can't say I have. Seems
You
a little
should.
rich for, my town.
You should try it. It's really good stuff.
Sure. This is very hard for Riley to roleplay because she fucking hates milk.
Did we just lose somebody? Wait, we just lost Justin?
Oh no.
No.
Did we?
No, on roll 20. I don't see.
Oh, my roll 20 crashed. Hold on.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I
Oh,
got
we're
like a
not
connection
super using it right
interruption.
now. You're trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reload mine too.
Uh-oh.
Hey, he's back.
You came back.
Wonderful.
Oh, I hear music now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't hear music for the
I
whole
never
first
changed
half.
music.
Oh, I didn't know if you would because like I didn't know if you wanted to change music, so I didn't bring it up. Because like I know we weren't specifically focusing on Iliad anymore.
I mean, he was around. I could have played his theme. Whoops.
He's got a theme.
I'm sure he'll
I
show
like
up
how
again.
One day
It'll
we're
ha-
gonna
yeah, it'll
hear
have to bring
Iliad.
him
We're gonna
back.
hear Iliad's theme, and Iliad's not gonna be around, and we're gonna get like some. We're gonna have an anxiety attack about where is he?
Where is he?
All right, so you guys are looking for like, I heard like Vormoshin.
Yeah, that's what Throne's looking for. I assume that being like the only, desert, arid place, that might be the closest thing to Mediterranean. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Makes sense.
So
Anything is new and new experiences is good.
so I will have you like just, like whoever wants to can roll for like investigation just to be like, oh, can we find this
Oh yeah,
place?
that's a 15 for Throne.
15,
11.
11, 9. We're going down.
I sense a pattern here.
Nope, the goals are good.
Is that who all is rolling?
I don't know. Did you guys want to roll investigation to see if we find a good place to eat?
Yeah, I guess if everyone else is floundering, I'll try.
I got a
If I
15.
have to.
It's all right.
Not great.
My God.
A 5 club.
So no one else is rolling. I'll say like over the course of about like 20-30 minutes you're able to find like exactly what you're looking for. It looks to be trying to look at the actual terms. It looks to be like a modest place. It's not like super well furbished, but it's like definitely not like out of place for this area. So is that where you guys want to go? Is that where you're eating?
Is there falafel?
What's the place called?
Apparently.
What was it, Alex?
What was the place called? I'm waiting for this
Yes, Tom. What is the place called?
Oh no. Creative juice is not flowing.
He says googling fantasy name generator.
Actually, I'm just scrolling up and down in my notes. That would be a great idea.
Googling Middle
Taste of
Eastern.
Vormosh.
Dragon Den.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a good name.
We need a fantasy pun using the word "not."
There's a Middle Eastern restaurant I found called Falafel Brothers.
Ooh, actually, they're really good.
Are they? You've been there?
I think I've had because at least I've heard the name before, and I've eaten at a place called that before. I don't know if it's the same place, but anyways, yeah.
So we'll go with like a taste of Vormosh.
Taste of Gormash.
It is run by a red dragonborn. There's mostly human like waiters and waitresses, but I don't exactly want to roleplay you guys having an entire meal, so
Aw.
Why not?
because
Because it took us 20 minutes to figure out just where we were gonna eat.
I mean, I
Quality
think this is some
content.
accurate role playing right here. It's just a couple pals going out to eat, but they don't know what they want.
You know, you ever watch a campaign? You're like, how the characters become friends so quickly? It's because they ate dinner together all the time. This is what happens when you eat together. You just talk about nothing.
So Tom, I'm gonna need you to, write out a full menu for this place. Tell me all of their specials, and then, I will order something and make 1,000 substitutions.
there's bread, cheese, and meat in the style of Vormosh. There you go.
This place doesn't seem
What
very
category?
much better than the tavern.
To drink.
Falafel.
To drink. They have water,
None
ale,
of the above.
wine, goat's milk.
Wait, that's more than 2. That's more
They
than
have
2.
two
No.
drinks.
No, I said 2 drink, not
Oh,
2 drinks.
2 drink. Oh. Okay.
Oh my god.
I thought you said
Wait,
they have
wait.
2 drinks.
Yeah.
Iranian place
Water,
doesn't have
ale,
coffee?
wine. I was like, bruh.
Surely they have coffee, Tom.
No, this is a modest place.
Tom has
They
a
don't- they don't quite have-
bastard
they don't-
only
they don't
served
quite
in
have
the
Are
coffee.
you
morning.
saying coffee isn't modest? How dare you?
No, it's kind of rare to get.
It's a okay, never mind.
A hot
My-
commodity
my-
because it's a hot cup of Joe.
All right, so
Guys, I'll leave the campaign.
I'll say
Oh no, my internet's dying. Bye.
Oh, I love
she doesn't even know.
Going so poorly, so quickly.
What is
That was a really poorly timed.
tunnel? Oh no.
Bye, everybody.
So, cost. So, I don't know if Gorgon's paying for everyone, but it comes out
No, I
to
only
like...
said Maleka.
Okay. So, it comes out to 4 silver per person.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna try and convince Gorgon to pay for me too.
Make a persuasion check.
Do I do anything to counter that?
I'll let you decide if it's like a compelling
If it's high
argument based
enough,
on what
we'll
he
see.
rolls.
We'll see. How high does he
Keep in
roll?
mind he's got
A
a minus
persuasion,
1.
you say? With the -1? 5.
Alright, so Edelweiss has to pay for Gorgon then.
And Malika.
Missy wasn't going to get anything if she had to pay for herself.
Okay.
Jordan will pay for her, it's fine.
Okay.
Wait, I'm paying for Missy too? What?
No, Jordan's paying for Missy.
will chip in
Oh, I
with
thought you said Gorgon. I don't know why.
Gordon's paying for
No,
Maleka.
Gorgon, you're just paying for Maleka and Edelweiss.
it. Silver.
I mean, I
Kobold
pro-
will finally use their money for something.
I mean, I probably would have paid for Missy too if I saw she wasn't ordering anything.
Okay, so who wants
Gorgon
to?
beat you to it, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
You said
Jordan
4
needs.
silver per person?
Troden.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, like, I beat me.
Yes.
I beat me to paying for Missy.
Yes.
You're a man of many talents, Gorgon.
I know.
And one of those talents is making sure he pays for all the people that ask him to.
Mm.
Except
You
Edelweiss.
said 4 silver per meal, right?
4
Tom?
silver per meal.
Okay.
What do we order?
I told you the menu. There's bread,
Is it
cheese,
what's-
meat.
What's
Ale.
our food like? Is
Huh?
it really spicy? Like, is it really
Yeah,
hard?
Yeah, it's all,
what's
it's all,
it
it's all
like?
spicy. The,
Does
the
it-
meat in
does it
particular
give
is probably
coffee taste
spicy.
on the mouth.
What was...
I hope one person got that reference somewhere in the world.
Is it like just for is it like buffet style, so it's like 4 silver per person, take as much as you want, or is it like 4 silver per person, you get X amount of food?
You get like X amount of food.
Okay.
We need to bring
What
the
is
kobold
the
to a buffet
X?
at some point.
Like
be
like a
hilarious.
dinner plate, basically. I mean,
Oh,
it's more
okay,
like
okay.
lunch plate, but like yeah, it's like a meal.
I can imagine Tom's gonna create a restaurant generator now after this.
Oh no, don't make me.
Is the bread like a naan bread? Is it like a ciabatta? Like what is the bread like?
Well, you used a word there that I don't understand, so I'm not sure if I can answer this question accurately.
Ciabatta is an Italian version of like French baguette. Because the Italians looked at baguette
So
and were like, "You
we
can
just-
do that," and they made
so wait.
ciabatta.
Okay, flatbread, loaf of bread. Which one?
Loaf.
Great.
So wait, we just went into a Middle Eastern restaurant. There's not even falafels there.
There's falafel, yeah, sure, whatever.
That's exactly.
Okay.
Cheese,
Perfect.
meat, bread, falafel. For the
Water, ale, wine,
vegetarians.
oat milk.
It's the normal selections, and then because Edelweiss asked for them.
Solid. This is what every single tavern in this entire city has.
Well, this is more like
Those
a
food-
restaurant, not
those
just like a
Wildly
tavern.
outlandish meal? Yeah, sure, 'cause you asked.
Meanwhile, they have a mage conjuring food in the back. They don't even have a chef.
That's like in Skyrim when the guards ask you to conjure up a sweet roll.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Malika's probably gonna take, or order, however it works, enough, you know, of meat, cheese, and bread, like, each to fill up the dinner plate.
Okay.
And then, are we ordering from someone, or is there just, like, piles of stuff that we're taking from?
There's like someone who comes and like takes your order and like they bring it back to like the behind the counter, and then like they just bring out like what you guys order. It's like a restaurant.
The mage. Fantasy restaurant.
Okay.
Wunderbar. Well, that was just the best fantasy falafel I've ever had in my life.
Isn't this the first time you're having it?
Probably.
Yeah.
That's how you know
So
it's the best.
best ever.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how it works.
I'm
It was
going.
alright.
Malika, how did you like your goat's milk?
Oh, I got goat's milk. It was... Again, this is very hard for me. Yeah, it was good. Definitely better than standard milk.
Huzzah!
Cheers, buddy.
Gorgon, as he orders his wine and asks for a particularly finer cut of meat, it's just like
This is the Wendy's.
There's not even regular meat on this menu.
Oh, there is.
He's
There's
trying to be.
Oh my god.
He's trying to enjoy it as much as he can, and he makes light conversation with Throden, saying, "So, how does this compare to back home?
How does it compare, Tom?
How does it compare indeed?"
Also,
It's a little
food.
mediocre, but they get like the gist of it.
Well,
Sir, this is a
I
Wendy's.
was used to a finer tier of cuisine back home, in general, but this is the closest I've had to, a proper meal in a long time now.
God, is this like American Chinese food?
Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit better, like a little bit more
Okay.
authentic, because it is coming from a Dragonborn who owns the store. But that's the kind of idea here.
It's when you go to the Korean place and you look around and you are the only non-Asian person there. You're like, oh, it's gotta be good. That's what it is.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good. We're here.
Yeah, Gorgon kind of just nods and says, "Yeah, I understand that feel," and he just continues eating and trying to enjoy this difference in food to the best of his ability.
Mm.
It is better than what you guys have been eating, because it's been like a general ration kind of food that like you get
Mhm.
most of the time.
Yeah.
But like this is like at least a little bit better.
Mm. The hell?
This was a lovely lunch. We should probably go outside and see what the rest of the world has in store for us.
Yeah, I'd say so. That's probably a good idea.
I wonder if
Or
there's
we could just spend the rest of the campaign in this restaurant.
there's a campaign. We become
like-
restaurant critics.
Yeah.
Restaurant hopping. Fantasy Yelp. Fantasy Yelp.
Can we do a
Next
bar
stop,
crawl?
Chromatic Crustacean.
Fantasy bar crawl.
Yeah.
But Edelweiss only drinks goat's milk.
Just goat's milk.
Oh god.
I'd still make him make Constitution saving throws.
Okay, well.
But
Alright, so we finish, we pay, I presume we leave.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so like whoever paid for food, please do so.
that's
So I think that's
I got it.
Done.
So I think that's everyone
Kobolds
except
paid
for
12
Missy and
silver,
Malika.
and yeah, Rodent paid 8.
Gorgon buddy, how much did you pay?
I paid 8.
Okay.
Otherwise, from my
Wait, so-
knowledge, does Eloise pay, or does he think Gorgon paid for him?
No, he pays.
Okay.
I'm gonna be dining and dashing.
He pays. He can figure
But
out how to
just
count
the
at
tallest
12.
of us tries to stiff them.
The tallest and maybe the most intimidating.
Most conspicuous. Have you looked at Zenny before?
It's okay. If
No,
they
you're
tried,
right,
If they
you're right.
tried to make Edelweiss pay, Gordon's gonna cast Cause Fear on the waiter to get him to back off.
Oh my god.
Oh, did you mean just eat an apple and walk away?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat an apple and walk away.
Walks into a restaurant, eats their food, finishes with an apple.
that was
No
our
outside
pay.
food allowed.
That he brought in his bushel of apples.
It's not a bushel, it's like a dozen.
Yeah.
Well, at this
you're
point, it's
right.
like
I
8.
almost did buy a bushel.
Yeah, the bushel
Alright,
was like
yeah.
43 to 48 pounds.
You're right.
Would have been
Yeah.
dragging that around behind us.
Gordon just has a sack of apples. He's just dragging around boat right.
For the aesthetic.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do after you have your meal?
Second lunch.
Oh my god.
We don't have any halflings though, so that doesn't work.
I don't know, is there any crime to solve?
We can investigate those guards!
You could. You
The
could
council
look
seemed
for.
hesitant to send us on any
something there.
mission, so.
Yes.
Yeah, they're giving you guys a day off.
Oh my god.
Is there a is there like a fighters guild or anything around?
There's the arena.
Is there? Oh, darn it! I'm a wizard. I can't do
We're
that.
low level.
We can rig it. We get Throden and Edelweiss into a match together, and we bet on one of them. One purposely loses, and we win a whole bunch of money.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we should do it.
I would not sully my honor in such a way, Professor.
That's okay. You can just beat the shit out of Edelweiss. It's fine.
Isn't that
No.
illegal?
No,
Also,
it's fine.
all-
It's fine, Edelweiss. It might be illegal where you're from, but it's not illegal here. It's fine. Just don't get caught.
I'm quite certain it's illegal here.
Also, why would I want to beat up Throden? He's cool.
So we can get money.
But we can just get money by fighting bad things. Because apparently everything has money on them.
That's how it works.
Wait, did we find money on those snake things back there?
Yes.
Which snake?
We
things?
did? We did?
We found,
the-
we
the
found a lot
fire
of money
sticks?
in the fire temple.
You
Yeah,
got a lot
the
of stuff
fire
from the fire temple. I don't remember the snakes actually having stuff on them particularly.
Oh, okay.
Zen and Melika, you have a friend in the guard, right?
Yes,
Yes.
we do. I was thinking about asking if we'd want to speak to him.
I mean,
He
I think it's
was-
probably best to at least warn him that he might have a shapeshifter serving in his command. Or be on the lookout for strange stuff,
That's
things of that
reasonable.
nature.
Could be a good idea.
What area of the city were we by when we encountered those guards? Like, where, like, what section, like, what, do we think they would be under the captain that we know, or would they be from somewhere else?
They'd probably be from somewhere else. They were more towards the center of the city, whereas Marley's the captain of the Southern Guard.
South. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I am getting eyelashes in my eye. I doubt that Captain Marley would know them personally, or, well, at least be in command of them currently, but I was wondering if we should stop by him and see if he might know anything.
It might be worth a shot.
If anything, we might even just randomly run into the people that were looking for Iliad before.
That's very true.
Okay, well, I guess you two can lead the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess we head to the south gate.
Okay. Zini, can you make me a wisdom saving throw real quick?
No, I don't wanna. That's not nice at all. That's a 10 in total.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are going to the southern gate?
How dare you scry on me?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah, let's go to the southern gate. Let's go. Let's do it.
Alright, takes you like an hour to get there. Hour, maybe two. So, what are you doing exactly?
I'm guessing try to speak with the captain since
Okay.
we know him.
So
We were kind of.
you see, this, because I don't think the boys have been here yet, but there's a like small building like towards like near the wall, that has like it seems like, it's like a guard post. Like you can see a couple are hanging outside. Ones you don't recognize. It's a Zini and Malika. Maybe you saw them in passing. And so when you enter the building, it's a like small like office area where and you go through another door where there is a human male behind a desk. It seems to be like just going through papers. You would have seen him before when you first left Boatwright to go to the mine the first time, because I think he was the one who saw you off. And you would know this to be Thomas Marley, captain of the Southern Guard. He kind of like looks up from his desk and, oh, I didn't expect you all to be here again. Are you being sent out?
No. We wanted to ask you about something if you have the time.
He kind of like looks at his paper as, yeah, I have a moment. What's up?
We believe there to be someone impersonating guards. Would you happen to know any of these members of the guard? And she tells them the 4 names.
I have to pull up the 4 names. I've heard of them to some extent. I don't know them personally, unfortunately. I believe they are under Blorg Blackwood. He kind of handles some of the inner town matters.
Okay. Would it be easy enough for us to go talk to him as well?
I'd say so. He's probably positioned somewhere similar. It would probably be kind of close to the council building.
Great.
We were just there.
But yeah, thank you. We'll tell him about this matter.
Thank you. Hope to see you soon. He seems a little confused. Like you guys just walked in, asked, and like you guys were like, "Hey, we have this major concern," and and he's like, "Okay."
Oh, somebody else.
Thank you for handling it.
Of course. I suppose, be wary of your own guard just in case.
I will be. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
And he
Zenny bows.
goes back to looking at his paperwork.
Nice meeting you, sir. Bye.
He waves.
These are our friends we rudely didn't introduce, because what adventuring party does.
Basically, yeah.
It's us, Zora, Donald, and Goofy. Alright. Do we want to go talk to the other guy?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
We could.
Yeah.
Nothing better to do that I'm aware of.
Yeah, pretty much. There's nothing really that I have planned.
Very well.
Onwards. Yeehaw.
Alright, so you're going to the, basically the same place, but in the center of the city.
Yeah.
Yep. Where's guard hopping?
Cool.
So you see a similar looking building. So the town center is like a large circle. So like this is so the council building's in the like bottom right like quarter of the circle. This one is like following the like the bottom edge of the circle. It's like on the left hand side of like the center. So you enter. It's a similar place. There wasn't any guards hanging outside this one though, and it's a similar styled building. This one is a little bit larger, so there's a couple extra rooms, but you are able to figure out the room of the captain, and the door is closed. Do you knock or you just barge in, or other options?
We'll knock.
Froden will knock on it loudly, as is his way.
You hear come in. And when you open the door, you see a half-orc. Looks more human than orc, but nevertheless a half-orc.
There's a tint of green in his skin. Fangs are.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Forgive our intrusion. We work with the council, and we've worked with Captain Marley of the Southern Gate before. Has the council spoken to you today?
Yes. Drusilla reached out to me.
Okay.
I-
Is the door to the office shut?
If no one shut it, then no.
Can we do that?
Sure.
Malika will go over and shut the door.
Okay.
But okay.
I didn't want any peeping. She informed you of the entire situation, then, I assume?
Yes. We are currently trying to locate the guards in question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright then.
Have they gone missing, or?
Well, they patrol around the city, sometimes in irregular motions to not be predictable.
Hmm.
So so we have to figure out how to locate them. I'm sure they'll show up eventually. It's just a matter of time. We do have squads of guards on the lookout for them.
Tom, I did send you a question, but then I
Okay.
realized it would be very inconvenient for you to answer that over text. But would Missy have known that?
You see, from what I know about them, I don't know that, so I'd say Missy doesn't. Sorry, does that answer it? While being completely vague.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. So yeah, he kind of explains that they're on the lookout for the guards. They have squads of guards sent out, like looking like on like usual routes and such.
Seems like they got it covered.
What time would their patrol be ending? Do you know?
Probably around 5 o'clock. That's usually when patrols end and changing in the guards happens.
Okay. What time is it now?
By this point, it's probably like 4 o'clock.
Okay. Well, I'm turning to the rest of the party. I mean, we could just wait here. We wouldn't necessarily have to go looking for the guards. Eventually, the patrol would need to be exchanged. And if we could just...
I guess, but I'm also confused as to why we want to find the shapeshifter so badly. Like, I thought we were just gonna, you know, turn him into the guards. I don't know why we want to wait for him.
We could just be, without a nicer way to put it, additional muscle, unless, Missy, if you know anything more specific about doppelgangers and what they do.
Tom told me no, so I will roll an Arcana, so Tom and I can be on similar pages.
Okay.
Binks, stop.
You will be attacked by a dog first.
Yeah, just growling at my wall.
The wall's a doppelganger.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
That wall
What is it?
be talking shit though.
Is it a bug?
Is it a bug?
The walls of
I got a 15.
So I'd say you know that while they don't normally, like, they can transform into someone that they've seen, but it becomes difficult for them to fake being a person if that person's also still around.
Yeah, yeah, that came out of Missy's mouth.
It's weird, your voice did something strange there for a moment.
Does that
So-
sometimes?
Where does Patrick Blakely live?
Straight to the point.
He's the guard in question, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He lives, I need a map of it, right? Where is that? I don't have that on here. Darn. He lives, a few blocks west, few blocks south. Straight names are hard. But,
Okay.
like, he gives, like, general directions.
Okay,
If you...
let's go see if Patrick Blakely's still alive.
Has anyone been sent there already?
No, not yet. If you do go there, I do say exercise caution, and please report back. I'll make a note that you are investigating there.
Sorry, Captain, I know a great deal about caution.
He kind of like looks you over, and I would say you do.
Onwards.
Thank you for,
Thank you for your
your
time.
service.
Guess we found something to do for the next few hours.
It was a good idea, Missy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go check for bodies. Or a surprise day off. Maybe he just thought he had a day off.
D&D Among Us crossover everybody wanted. It's here.
No, seriously.
Oh my god.
You know, I wrote this like little arc, and I realized that after I wrote it, and I wish I started with that.
Nice.
But yeah, with like between all of you, you're able to like, oh yeah, he said like this street, and like this house, and you are able to come to like a smaller house. Like it looks like like it's a small enough house where you can guess that he lives alone.
Ah, convenient.
Oh, so nobody would miss him if he's gone.
I
The
mean,
easiest
It's a terrible
victim.
thing to say,
the
Professor.
guards. He may not have lived with people, but he probably still had family and coworkers.
Nah, I would have had a bigger house. It's fine.
So I will get a
Death
big
can
house
be
and friends. But yeah, what do you guys do?
I guess we'll go up to the door and knock on it, see if anyone answers immediately.
No one answers.
Rodin knocks on the door. Does anybody answer now?
Hold on, let me roll for it. No.
Great.
How dark is it outside?
Do we need an umbrella?
It's like
Oh, we forgot to
winter,
buy an
like
umbrella.
early night. We'll test umbrellas later.
Mm,
I'm trying to think, because now it'd probably be closer to 6, and this time of year, it's probably starting to get dark out.
Okay.
Okay. Can I like kind of sneak around the sides of the house and look for windows and see if there's anything strange?
Yeah, I'd say give me an investigation check.
That's a 15.
So you do find like 3 windows, two on the front and 1 on the side. There is another door on the back side of the house. There's like a small backyard. There wasn't like a fence like blocking you, because it's like it's just like a small like backyard, like it's like kind of shared. But like it doesn't look like there's much there. It's I'm trying to think how to describe this. Like it almost looks like a park, but no one takes care of it.
I ask some like members of the party to make sure they stay with the front door, and I'm gonna go knock on the back door.
Again, there's no response.
It doesn't look like we just missed anyone like running out of this back door.
No.
Okay.
I mean,
real quick,
No.
is there like anybody around that would be possibly eyeing us at all, or?
you can make a perception check.
Alright.
I also want to check, is there like a foul smell in the air?
10.
Gorgon, you don't notice anything. Jordan, you can also make a perception check.
Okay. That's a
Um,
6.
You kind of still have the smell of falafel in your nose, and you can't really smell anything else.
Does anybody else smell falafel?
Just what's on your breath.
Maleku's gonna reach for the door handle and see if it's open.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh no.
Oh no!
the door is locked.
Darn it. Okay. I had a panic
I'm gonna
attack
try
there.
the back door as well.
The back door is also locked.
How low are the windows?
Gorgon ready's an apple.
You guys have thieves' tools, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Gorgon has an apple and a sling. No, sorry, that's the only weapon proficiency. Gorgon has an apple though.
Okay, well, Gordon starts eating an apple. Malika's gonna
No,
take
no, no,
We're gonna
no,
get an apple for safety.
no.
Um,
I planned on throwing it at the window to break it.
So for
But-
Zini, the
It's
windows
an apple.
the windows are like pretty much eye level, but they're all covered with curtains.
Like on the inside?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Do we want
Malika
to-
has taken out her lock picks and is trying to pick the lock of the front door.
Okay.
While
so,
she does that, can I check for traps on the front door?
like you're coming around back to the front door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't say that. Like something's gonna happen.
Last I checked, you were on the back door.
Yes, I moved back around to the front. I want to look for traps there, please.
Okay. So Malika, roll dexterity plus proficiency.
Just like straight dexterity, not my saving throw.
Right.
Okay.
Plus your proficiency bonus.
15, 16, so that's 17. With just my proficiency bonus.
We'll end dexterity, so it is a dexterity check, but you're proficient in Thieves' Tools, so you had proficiency bonus. So you add 2 to what's in roll 20.
So that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, it's a dirty 20. So yeah, you're able to
guess.
lift
Okay,
lock and it
whatever.
opens. But Zini, you were checking for traps. Like, obviously you can't
Yeah,
check on
I
the
wanna-
doorknob now, but is there anything you else
Yeah.
want to do?
I just want to make sure there's not like a tripwire that's gonna explode in our faces if we pull the door open or something.
Okay, you can make an investigation.
18.
We have dealt with a lot of explosions.
There are no traps that you can see.
Alright. We break into this man's home.
So you do see
Stop
like
breaking in it. The cop said it's okay.
so you do see like 2 front rooms, a hallway that goes straight back, and the 2 doors, one on each side that lead off of that. The front room on the left is more like a kitchen. The one on the right is more like a sitting area. It looks like people have been living here. Like just as a general, like it's not like clean and tidy or anything.
Gordon's
Is
gonna
there
start. Sorry, go ahead.
Bedroom anywhere?
Yeah.
You can check one of the doors in the back.
Always just gonna
Sure.
take a seat
Yeah,
in the
I'll
living room.
I'll I'll join Malika in like looking for a bedroom.
Okay.
Hmm.
So the room on the right hand side is the bedroom, and then the room on the left hand side is like a bathroom.
Okay.
So like
Ooh, indoor plumbing.
so on the right hand side, in the bedroom, so like there's a single bed up against the back left wall. There's a wardrobe to the right of that. There looks like there's almost like a bedroll on the floor next to that. And then there's like a couple like dressers and such are scattered around the room.
It's a big bedroom. It's a lot of furniture.
There's a bed and a bedroll.
Yes.
Can I start looking around the room for clues?
Sure.
Yeah, I want to open the wardrobe.
We'll do the same. Walk
Have a
around.
body fall out.
That's a 21.
So Gordon, you're just like looking like generally around the room.
Yeah.
Okay, so like the rest of the world. You find clothes, guardware, like more casual clothes. Okay, didn't see any too. And this is like generally speaking. you do find, I'd say Gorgon finds it first, and you also kind of like stumble upon it. You do see some guards' clothes that are not covered in blood, but they are stained with blood.
Would it be like stained on the like? Is it like on the outside of the armor, or like on the inside?
It's on the outside. It's more so like around the chest area.
Does it look like? Does it look like there's like any gashes in the armor or anything? Anything like seem like there would be like scratching or maybe like damage to the armor?
Not like serious damage. Kind of like more wear than anything else, but no like straight up tears.
I think we should definitely take that as evidence. There's something.
All right, Gordon takes the bloody armor.
Okay. It'd probably be. I just wanted to make sure what type of armor it is. It'd be chain shirt.
There we go, chain shirt. Okay. Anything else, or is that it?
That's like the most like noticeable thing, because other than that, it's just like normal clothes and such.
Can Gorgon go out into the backyard and maybe look for any disturbed ground by any chance?
Sure.
All right, is that another investigation check, or can we go off the previous one?
I'd actually say make a survival check,
Survival, okay.
because you're almost looking for like not like necessarily like tracks, but like things that could resemble like something was here.
Okay. 14.
You can't really notice anything that looks like a trail. Like the grass is a little bit patchy. Like I said, it's not really taken care of. But like you don't see any like footprints that don't look like they're like just someone walking like through the neighborhood kind of thing. You probably also find whatever shoe that Zini was wearing.
Gotcha.
Sneaky slippers.
Alright.
Staying in the bedroom, is there like any specific dresser or area that would stand out as like a place he would keep like any valuables?
I'd probably say the wardrobe, just because that's like a bit closer to the bed.
Okay. Then I'll check in the wardrobe and see if there's anything like obviously missing or like an area heavily disturbed in there.
It doesn't appear to be disturbed. Like from your knowledge and like not knowing like how this person lived, you can't really discern that, I'd say.
Okay. I guess I'll go back out into the main room.
Okay.
Or main area of the house.
What is everyone else doing? So like Eloise, throw it in Missy.
Eloise is going to, while all of this is happening, he's sitting down in the living room. He's going to take out his stones, and he's going to ritual cast Augury. Takes about 11 minutes if I ritual cast it instead.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just reading over the effect of Augury one more time because it has to be like the course of action that we're taking. The question is just going to be, will us staying in this building, what am I trying to say here? Will us staying in the building end with us finding something unfortunate?
And this only Oh, so it's the results of the specific course of action that you plan to take in the next 30 minutes. It's not what happens in the next 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's not what happens in the next
Okay.
30 minutes. It's just, is the result going to be a good one, a bad one? At least that's how I've interpreted it. I'm not sure if you interpret it differently.
I think I read it wrong the first time, but that makes more sense. But
It's a very strange spell.
And is good or bad like good as in like something good happens, or it's close to what you want to happen?
I would say that's up to your interpretation of it. I would say, like, what we are currently doing will yield either good results or bad results. Whether those are harmful or just we find something unfortunate.
I'd say it's probably woe then. It's a loose woe.
Okay. I will also say, sorry, now that I'm thinking about it, because this is still technically one day, the last little bit of the spell is still in place. If you cast the spell 2 or more times, there's a cumulative 25% chance that what you get is a random reading. You would make the roll in secret. You know.
I will stand by what I told you.
Okay. Sorry, chat. New spell we're clearly not used to.
And it's player's handbook. I don't know why I've never heard of this.
Until playing a cleric, I've never heard of it.
It's a weird spell.
It is. It's basically, hey, DM, vague question? Please give me a vague answer.
And it is vague.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, well, Edelweiss takes 11 minutes to cast the ritual for that in order to perform that without expending a spell slot.
Okay.
So that's what he's been up to.
Was there anywhere else we should search in the house?
I don't think anyone like specifically looked in the kitchen. Or the bathroom, for that matter.
I could look in the kitchen if anyone else doesn't want.
Missy
can
will
look
look
at
in the bathroom.
Okay, Missy's going to the
okay, right.
bathroom.
Yep, Missy will go in the bathroom.
I'll say that Third and the kobolds are probably just looking around generally.
Okay.
So 9 from me.
It's a 4.
4 on investigation. So to Missy, the bathroom kind of looks like a normal bathroom, like place to poop, place to bathe, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Zini looking in the kitchen. It doesn't look like the food's been touched recently. That's all I can give you. This is also not the music for this.
It's a little trigger. Very positive.
I think we're doing a good job, guys.
This is making me feel safe.
So I guess there's not much to really go on here. I mean, obviously he hasn't been here in a couple days, and we have this bloody armor. Do we think we should take it to the captain?
I think that's reasonable.
So it doesn't happen to be like some sort of attic Is
And,
there?
not that you can tell, it's kind of like a low roof that you can probably would have seen from the outside.
Mm.
There are no like secret rooms or secret areas in general.
You'd
A
have to make a
basement,
check for
maybe?
that.
Should I look for one? I'd like to do a little search for one. But I
Is
see
there-
Ed West looking at the ceiling, confused.
Is there a basement?
There's no basement.
It's a 13. Looking for secret rooms.
You don't find any.
Yeah, I mean, there doesn't appear to be much else here right now. Unless we want to, again, just wait here and see if he comes. He's clearly sleeping here.
Hmm. I think we should go back and speak to the captain, maybe.
Okay.
Unless you're...
Yeah, I don't really want to squat in a potentially dead man's home.
Yeah. Otherwise, unless your rock situation made you feel differently.
This suggests that the course of action that we've been taking is going to yield bad results. Whether that means we find a body, or we found nothing here, I do not know.
That makes me nervous and makes me want to go back to the captain even more.
Yeah, it's just vague. No offense, not exactly helpful.
It's okay.
No offense to your god.
Your rocks.
The rocks are not always reliable, so no, I get that. Okay, well, onwards with the investigation, yeah?
Alright, so you're going back
Yeah.
to... what's his face?
Yep, that guy.
That guy.
Suppose so.
That one.
Can we
Or-
do a brisk jog to get there?
That's
A
awesome.
walk,
Yes,
a
please.
liquor. It's past rush hour, yeah?
Yeah, it is getting like a little bit later. It's like you see like less humans are out because like
Great.
darkness, dark vision's a thing.
How dark
I'm
is it,
aware.
Tom?
Well, by this point, I think you got there like 6, probably like 6:30ish, maybe. By the time
Oh,
you
so it's getting dark.
by the time you get there, it's like 6:30ish.
While everybody else is briskly walking back to the captain dude, Gordon's just gonna like have his hands in his pocket and keep walking gradually, and maybe keeps a casual eye out for any umbrella shops.
Make a perception check.
Alrighty, percepzione. There we go.
You don't see umbrellas, but you do see a body.
Did you see a random body in the alleyway?
So yeah, you're kind of like back away from the group a little bit, and you do see like a little stand that has umbrellas for sale.
Okay, cool. Real quick, I kind of is there just like a price clearly stated?
I'd say they're like 2 silver.
All right, I kind of flip the merchant a couple silver and I just take one as I walk by.
Okay.
Gotta come in black.
Yeah, what
Got it.
color do you take?
Got
I'd
it
say they're
black.
probably like black.
It's gonna be.
Um,
I'm tempted to give her like navy blue, just to, like
Black
an
parasol.
offset, just like an offset, just for the. But yeah, no, I get a black one.
okay.
Like a goth chick dramatic parasol.
Mhm. I kind of just use it as a cane as I walk by too,
Okay.
until I find a moment to actually talk to Zenny, or if she brings it up, I don't know.
Okay.
And it's 2 silver, you said, right?
Yes.
I actually bought something, guys. Aside from food, I actually got to buy something.
I mean, if you didn't eat apples intimidatingly, you could buy more stuff, maybe.
Probably.
It's not my fault the dice hate me.
Gordon, can you make a perception check for me?
Another one, okay. Baba boopy. That is a dirty 20.
It
High rolling today.
it's hard to tell, but you think you're being followed.
I kind of just so like how am I? Is it just like I hear like a consistent footstep or something behind me, or?
Like out of the like, corner of your eye, like you have like the feeling you're being watched. You kind of like see at the corner of the eye, like two individuals who you don't recognize, kind of like they look like they're kind of following you. Like you keep seeing them, like so like when you stopped at the umbrella stand, you kind of saw them at the corner of your eye, and then like when you turn a corner, you see like they're still like at a distance away, like about like 50 feet, I'd say.
Okay. I
Has
know what I
has he
wanted.
caught up with us yet?
No, I'm pretty
No,
far.
it's probably
I'd
pretty
imagine.
far back.
Okay.
I'd say still within sight, at least like within dark vision, but
Mm-hmm.
like he's pretty far back.
Okay, so I'm about to get mugged, is what you're saying. All right. How far away are these guys behind me?
About 50 feet.
About 50 feet. Okay. I kind of keep a calm demeanor, and I keep my pace. I just keep my pace, kind of like just like strolling through.
Okay.
I'll just like.
Sorry, Tom, is there supposed to be music playing?
Oh yeah,
Is
Oh,
there
I don't think I looped it.
music did stop. Yeah.
Whoops.
Nothing. There we go.
Nice.
Constance. Good.
But it
Alright.
wasn't constant.
Mm,
Now it is.
Nope, unfortunately.
mm.
All right.
It's really just
so,
Iliad. He wants his hat back.
Jeez.
Do the figures look taller than me by any chance, or like are these like broader guys, or like?
I'd say they're human. They do look
Okay.
like like an average build, I'd say.
Okay. So I got that going for me. All right. And are these guys like closing in on me at all, or?
They haven't yet, no.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep walking then.
Okay.
How far back is Gordon from the rest of us?
Probably close to 60 feet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because like you guys are like you're also like losing, like Gordon, you're kind of losing them a little bit because like they're basically like half
Yeah.
dashing in my head and you're like normal walking speed.
Yeah.
And we don't really notice that he's gone, right? I mean, like we notice that he slowed down a little bit, but
Yeah.
not to that extent.
We're like,
Gordon.
He's
Yeah.
probably like,
It's
what, about-
gorgeous. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going over to Hugh Manley's or whatever.
He's almost out of apples. Gotta buy more.
Yeah. Let me tell you, Apple Day keeps the doctor away. I'm eating a lot of apples. Never gonna see a doctor again. But yeah. Okay. Are they? So they're just still keeping their distance then, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and like. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and just like I'm gonna just keep my regular pace, and I won't do anything until they get maybe a little closer, around like 30 feet or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't really close in ever. They do stay within the 50-foot threshold.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
eventually you arrive at the captain's area. So the other 5. So you arrive first, Gorgon. You'll arrive 12 seconds later.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna actually just stay outside and watch to see if these guys are actually doing anything. So I'll let the rest of the group have their privacy with the captain.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and wait outside the door, and I'll just be staring basically directly where I think they are and everything.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna go in with whoever else is going to the captain to present the bloody armor.
Wait, did Gordon have the bloody
has
armor?
it. Yeah.
Oh
Gordon
yeah,
has
that's the
it.
thing, isn't it?
So
Yeah.
I'll take it from Gordon. When he says he's gonna stay outside, I'll take it and bring it into the
Yeah.
office.
Yeah.
Does anything seem strange outside before we go in? Is everything normal?
So you can make a perception check.
I'm gonna stay outside with Gorgon.
Okay.
Oh no.
The tall boys.
Does
That's a
Edelweiss
15.
15? Okay. So you don't see anything out of the ordinary, but like obviously like Gorgon's acting strange because he's like waiting outside. But like that's the only thing you like gather. There's just like random sorts of people walking around. So.
Does Edelweiss what?
Are you also making a perception check? Are you looking for stuff, or are you just like, oh, Gordon's here, I'll wait for them?
If I saw Zini making a perception or like looking around, I'll also look around just sort of offhandedly.
Okay. So you can make a perception check too.
Yeah, that's an 11 total.
Yeah, you don't see much. All right,
Nope.
so
Okay.
inside.
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 So it
Well,
would
I'm outside,
be
but inside.
everyone except for Gordon and Edelweiss.
I mean, I'm carrying the armor, so yes, I go in.
Yeah.
We all
Or
just wait
the kobolds
outside.
go in.
We're gonna
Oh, that's right. The
one?
kobolds are here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We never
those.
dropped them off.
What was that like when they were when we were at the falafel place?
I mean, they each got a meal.
Was it a
They had
happy
a
meal?
nice time.
It was a happy meal. It was the kids' meal. They wanted
I
some
don't think they
chicken
would've gotten a
McNuggets.
meal.
All right, I just want to get us to a stopping point, because I know we're already running a little late.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, you walk in. The captain's he's still there. Again, you didn't like notice any guards like hanging out. It's just him in this building, it seems. Yeah. Oh, did you investigate the home?
Yes.
Yeah. We didn't find anyone living there. At least not in the past couple days. But we did find this in the bedroom, and I put the armor down, either directly on his desk or like on the floor between us.
So he kind of like stands up to like take a better look at it. I see. I take it you don't know whose blood this is, right?
Unfortunately not.
Somebody invent forensics quick.
Yeah. Detect magic, detect DNA.
Unless,
New blood, who dis?
Yeah. Unless Missy knows of a way to figure out if it's like what type of blood it might be, but
Oh, negative.
What?
if it's human or
You know, like human
else.
or doppelganger, or if different species have different blood.
Am I
makeups.
supposed to lick it? Like,
Should we ask the professor?
Bad.
He licked a wall. He'll probably lick the armor.
Tastes metally.
From looking at the blood, do we assume that it's human?
You can tell it's probably of humanoid nature.
They want to lick the blood.
As like as like a violent emo murder elf, can I investigate it to determine if it's human?
You see, I was in my head. I'd say it's probably a medicine check.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. That's a 15.
Like I said, you can probably discern that it's like probably some type of humanoid.
Okay.
You can't like discern exactly what. You can probably guess it's not like dragonborn. I don't know. They're like cold blooded probably. I don't know. something reptilian.
Well, thanks for letting me stare blood.
You're welcome.
A fun time was had by all.
So, is this the only thing you guys found?
Yeah, everything else was pretty normal. Like, the food hadn't been eaten in a couple days. But other than that, there was no signs of a struggle, nothing out of place, nothing broken.
All right.
I think somebody mentioned there was a second bed in the bedroom.
Yes, there was a bedroll beside the bed.
Oh.
He kind of looks curiously like, I thought he lived alone, but perhaps he had family staying. I don't know where they'd be if they weren't home. That does sound.
Oh wait, was the
strange.
bedroll like stretched out, like set up as a bed?
Yeah, it was like set up like a bed, like someone was sleeping there.
Oh, I just assumed it was curled up in the corner, and I was like, all right, yeah, like he just has a sleeping bag in
No.
his room, like
They're
whatever.
like,
He
the
goes
way
camping sometimes.
the way I pictured it was like the bed in the corner, the wardrobe, and then the bedroll was like laid down next to that, kind of like parallel to the bed.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense then.
Yeah, but that does sound strange. But to update all of you, the group still has not been found, or at least the Patrick. Is it Patrick? Patrick.
They should have been back an hour ago.
And Gerald is still not to be seen. Anthony and Nicholas, they said that they lost them, and they couldn't find them, so they got concerned.
Where did they lose them?
They didn't say. They said they were walking down the road. They weren't sure. They don't recall the road name, but they turned around and they had disappeared.
Did they say when that happened? Before lunch?
Would have been around probably 3 o'clock.
So after lunch. When you spoke to the other two guards, did they seem like they were being truthful with you?
To my knowledge, yes.
You would trust them?
I would trust all of my guards.
How high did you roll on your insight check?
That was a 6. I don't know what modifier he has, but.
Oh man.
Well,
I don't know what.
he has a
what
lot
his
of faith
guards
in his
have.
boys.
Awesome. They have +0.
Pretty sure he rolled real high.
Oh man.
He thinks he rolled real high.
Well, we have reason to believe that Gerald was also somehow involved in this confusion. So, do you have any leads on where we could find them?
No, we have. Well, we did the changing of the guard, and we set out the ones who would normally hang out here when they got in to go look for Gerald and Patrick.
Okay, where does Gerald live?
Directions.
God.
Sick.
Yeah. So he probably lives on the northern side of the town, like still like this like if you look at it like time zones, like this kind of like the same slice as Patrick, but he lived like a little bit northern in the city.
Missy has a good idea that we should also check his home, but
Yeah.
I don't want the two of them wandering the street now that we've found reasonable evidence of someone being injured.
All right. So what do you guys want to do next? Like, what's your plan of action? You're gonna go to Gerald's house?
I want to step outside and also ask Edelweiss and Gorgon what they're thinking.
Okay.
So to get this straight, yeah, two of the people that we were with are completely missing.
Sometime
moment?
after we spoke to them, they left, yes.
Well, regardless of what we do, I'd say we should probably try taking a roundabout way to our next destination.
Why do you say that?
Because we haven't been alone for a little while now. And I go ahead and I kind of like nudge my head over to where I see the two figures that have been tailing us for a while.
So the last time you saw them, they kind of like looked over the like around the corner, and they probably saw that you were like you can gather they like saw that you were like just standing there, and they kind of like went back behind the corner, so you don't currently see them this second.
Okay. And I say, then I'll just point out that they're probably just around the corner there.
How many?
And I go ahead and hold up 2 fingers.
Do you want to go make new friends?
Not particularly. I was actually thinking of maybe putting the fear of the gods in their eyes a bit and then hoping they run off, but they never got close enough.
Oh, it's much more fun to do that up close. Do you think they're still there? Do you think if we move somewhere else they will continue to follow?
Well, they've been consistent so far. I wouldn't see why they'd deviate. Yep.
I think it might be interesting if we attempt to kill 2 bats with 1 stone. If we go towards Gerald's house, if you notice them to be following again, either myself or Malaka can join me, can duck out of sight and maybe get behind them.
I like it. Taking a bit of the rash route now. All right.
Seems like a good idea.
It gets things done much faster.
I know. And then he smirks a bit. All right, we'll go with that.
That sound good?
Yeah. We should make our way over to Gerald's house now.
Let's move quickly.
All right, so I think we'll end it there. We'll pick up next time. You guys will be on your way. I'll probably have you make perception checks. I don't want to do it now because I will forget them.
Yeah.
So
20s all the way. We all got that.
We all, yep.
But yeah, that'll be it for this session. taking a bow. Thank you. I never did any shoutouts this stream. So thank you, Riley, for a resub, and thank you, Justin, for the 5 gifted subs. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Some of the commands in chat. I already did the Crobaton one. What are the other ones? Discord. I have a Discord. I have Twitter. I have YouTube. I have an artist. Hi, Mare. Sorry if that sounded too possessive. You're not my
Hi.
artist.
I have one.
There are many
Oh,
like
and
this artist,
also,
but this one is
She
mine.
sees the sunlight once every week. Don't worry.
And also, get
She
caught
has
up
the
on the
archive.
Crobaton playlist.
Mm.
Yeah, so,
Like, comment, subscribe.
If you're watching the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell.
Don't forget to hit that ring bell. The ring bell.
Ring bell.
Wait, hold on.
The
Oh
ring
no, he's got a
bell.
bell.
Notification.
I'm scared.
You go get a bell.
Hold on.
You madman.
Hold on. I'm ruining the box. I actually haven't. This is a Christmas present. Hold on.
I hear.
Don't forget to ring the bell.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Ow.
And if you're on Twitch, don't forget to follow. Why you do this? Yeah, don't forget to follow. Best way to find out when we're live is Twitter or Discord. Twitch is also an option. I stream other days of the week sometimes. Thank you for the follow, Joker.
Thank you for telling us to lick blood, Joker.
Yeah, it was very useful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We didn't want to lick the blood.
Sometimes you just need a gentle push.
Mm-hmm.
So that is it for me. Does anyone else have any announcements?
No. Not that I can think of. Follow our socials. You know.
Yeah, everyone has a little social somewhere, or most of them do at least.
I do not.
Good job, Alex. Good job, Joe.
Thank you.
No one will ever find you ever. I don't have that luxury, but then that is it for stream. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you players for doing this in such an interesting fashion.
You're welcome.
That's our style.
Yeah, I did not
You mean
plan this.
extending the shopping episodes?
10 out of 10 would get falafels again.
Fantasy falafel.
I had not expected you guys to take this long to deal with the doppelganger.
Yeah, I don't think they did either.
It's a rule. If you plan something to be done in a one shot, prepare it to be done in 5 sessions.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Terrible.
True.
Pretty much.
But yeah, we should be back next week, probably, hopefully. VOD should be up on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, as long as I remember to do it in time. Otherwise, it'll probably be up on Friday at some point. But yeah. So thanks everyone for hanging out.
Bye.